How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another review. Yes, we are back. Like I said in the last video, I've been ill. There was too much pressure on my brain, basically, and the pressure needed to be released. The way they released that was through a lumbar puncture. They took some of my spinal fluids and released the pressure on my head. I'm actually feeling great now. So again, thank you for all the well wishes. We're through it, basically. And basically what we're going to do today is get back on track with the uploads and get back giving you guys some content. So as you guys know, today we did get Team of the Season for the Premier League. Harry Kane is in, actually bought him to try him out, which a review of him will come at some point. Pak Soucek, and of course tonight, we got a flashback in the name of GB11. This is Gareth Bale, and we're going to actually review that card first from the Team of the Season. Not going to do the SBC first, because the ones on the market, they're purchasable and anyone can try them. And sometimes you guys want to see if SBCs are actually worth it from maybe my point of view, maybe someone else's point of view, and just get kind of a second opinion. That's basically what it is, a second opinion. So guys, if you do enjoy today's review, you know what to do. You bring that type, you smash it like, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new around here. I'm smiling, lads. I'm happy I am doing this again because I missed you guys, man. I missed uploading and I missed being in the rhythm of uploads. And with the headache, I basically had a long-lasting headache. It lasted 7 days, a whole week. You can imagine like how hard it was to do videos and stuff like that. It was pretty intense, let's just say that. So Gareth Bale on the market right now. He's not on the market, he's an SBC. But the price of this SBC, you're looking at about 300k on the PlayStation and the Xbox for the former Real Madrid man, the Spurs man, and the former Saints man as well. So he's got medium and medium work rates. I don't like that for wide players. Why has he got medium? He's 6-1 sold left for primarily 4-star skills with a 3-star weak foot. Now, would that be better with 4-star weak foot? Of course. But what he's going to do is what Robin does on this game. He's going to cut inside, he's going to finesse it across the body of the goalkeeper. He's going to be basically a Rafinha. You know the Leeds Rafinha? I think it was, it wasn't even a what, it might have been a what if. You know when Rafinha got that SBC? Might be an SBC, I think it was. He was a really good card. I still use him to this day. And I kind of think it's going to be a little bit like a Rafinha. You can see I've already played the games with him, and I'll suggest what he's like and who he's similar to at the end of the video. Medium work rates. I don't like that on wide players, so will I be using him as a right midfielder in a 4, well, basically a 4-2-2, so as a ram? No, I'm going to play him as a striker. He's going to be as a right striker for me today, so I get that kind of right-sided feel, cutting inside onto his stronger left foot and see what he's like in that sense. But I can't hack medium work rates out wide. I just generally can't do it, because they don't get forward too often to, like, supplement the counter-attacks, and they don't get back to help your defense, so what's the point of them being in that kind of position? His stats aren't that bad when you look at them comparing to other players in this game. They're not that bad. I mean, his finishing and shooting category is nuts. His pace is maxed out with the engine chem style, apart from one less acceleration. So he's got 94 acceleration, 96 sprint speed, plus 3 and plus 5. So 98 acceleration and 99 sprint speed. His shooting, like I said, it's already good enough. You don't need to boost the shooting whatsoever. Probably say engine is the best chem style for this card. And again, we'll discuss why in this video. It's got 90 attack position, 88 finishing, 98 shot power. You guys already know what to do, man. Power it and finesse it. That is the key to scoring with this guy. It's just, it comes as a kind of talent to this guy. In game, just finessing across the keeper is quite easy to do, or just power it in the post, which again, you'll see examples of that in the gameplay. He's got 94 long shots. Not bad start right there. 92 volleys, 82 penalties. In terms of the pass, he's got 85 vision, 93 free kicks, and crossing, not too shabby. With in the 90s, passing for long pass and short pass with the engine chem style attached. 86 and 85 initially with 97 curve, plus 2 to 99. His agility goes to 91 from 86. His balance to 82 from 72. His reactions, nothing wrong with his reactions, boys. 87 is still sufficient at this stage in the game. Nothing wrong with his ball control, 91. Nothing wrong with his dribbling, especially if you stick an engine on and gets it to 98. It is 88 originally. Yes, at this stage in the game, you'll be looking for a little bit more, but we can't have it all. You know what I'm saying? There is no perfect player in this game. He's got 94 composure, which is exemplary. 94 head accuracy, 90 jumping. Again, that's why he'd be a tool in like a striker position, or kind of running into the box to try and get the headers on it. He's got 86 stamina. Not too bad, especially for medium work rates, lads. He's not going to kind of run his stamina down to the ground because of his work rates. He's got 84 strength and 71 aggression. Play traits. He's got a long throw in. He's injury prone. Pretty much, well, long throw-ins do something. Injury prone, not too much. Outside of foot shot is very good for a 3-star weak foot. So, again, maybe you play him on the left-hand side. He could do those left foot outside of foot shots, which on previous games are very OP, and it'll be very interesting to see what he can do in this game. But Like I said, he scored 4 in 3 games. He's going to be playing as a right striker alongside Harry Kane in a 4-2-2 system. Guys, let's get in the gameplay. Let's see if he's worth 300k on both consoles. So here we go then, lads, into the gameplay. Now, we started with a blinder. Got a chance straight away. I thought he should potentially score. This is a great chance for a cross-body shot against the goalkeeper. Took it wide. Maybe he should be in the corner, that one. Maybe that's his finishing. Maybe that's my finishing. But he was to make up for that this match. He actually scored a hat-trick and one that got disallowed, which should have been his. Actually, it didn't even get disallowed. It went down as an OG. But he gets the ball here. Lovely pass by Harry Kane. And that chip is delicate, delightful, and beautiful by Gareth Bale. So again, in those positions, he will get in position. But if you want him to make a forward run or anything like that, make sure to trigger it. Or do the 1-2 or something like that. Just to get him kind of moving on the pitch. His work rates are the biggest kind of downside with Gareth Bale in this game. Mediums for a wide player. It's just not good, man. Central, you can do it a little bit better because you can do stuff like that. The 1-2s to trigger them. And once he does get in behind, he's great in front of goal at times. Of course, you've seen the first one where it was a bit kind of rushed, a bit dragged across the goalkeeper. And it's a great save by the goalkeeper. But again, I just think in those certain scenarios, I need to be doing it a little bit better. He breaks beyond the defensive line here. I've got all the time in the world. I wasn't caught up till I did the fake shot, to be honest. And this one went down as the OG. I think it did deflect. How much? I'm not too certain. I never even looked at a replay, boys. But Gareth Bale was at his destructive best in the first game. Second game, I think he bagged 1 goal, 1 assist. And the third game, he did maybe 1 assist. Actually, I think he got the 1 assist in the third game and the goal in the second. But after the first initial game, didn't do too much for me. I know he's got the ability to do stuff for me, but just wasn't getting in position. He wasn't moving right, and that's my biggest regret with this card. It's not my regrets, it should be EA's regret. Not to change his work rates to something like high medium, make him way more effective in game. As he does get the ball here, it's probably my favourite goal with him. Fake shot inside, that's just pure power, and that's what you want to do with this card as well. He's got 98 shot power, so utilise that to the best of your abilities, and utilise his 4-star skills as well. His dribbling is actually not too bad, so if you do want to drift inside from that right-hand side, have you play him as a right striker, have you play him as a ram, maybe as a right midfielder, right wing, definitely do that. So if you want to onto his left foot, cut inside with a fake shot, with a piece of skill, and go for the finish. This is the third game, and he does get his assist. Passes gorgeous from the corner, and Harry Kane does what Harry Kane does best. But guys, let's get into the summary. So there we have it then, lads, for Gareth Bale. He didn't walk out with a golf swing. That was pissed me off about this card. Do you know when the walkout, when the first kind of, I don't know, introduced? The walkout when you do the SBC, the walkout with the cards. He didn't do a golf swing, man. He came in with a walking stick or something like that. It's just pathetic, boys. But this card is far from, I can't even say that. Pathetic. Dude, am I saying that right? I've got no idea. But he's far from pathetic as much as my... That doesn't sound right in my mouth. Pathetic. I don't think I'm saying that right, so I'm not going to say it again. He's far from whatever the word I've just said. And he's actually really good in this game. When you use him in game, you can actually see the powers that be. Work rates, not so much. You need to kind of force him to make runs, and this is via the L1 or LB, depending if you're on the PlayStation or the Xbox. So you can make them do the runs, it's just you need to trigger them yourself. 4-star skills, very useful to the cards. Nothing too wrong there, especially the speed and coming out of skills. Nothing too wrong whatsoever. And the 3-star weak parts, like I always say, boys, 3-star weak for outside the area, no bueno, not good, just avoid. Inside the area, it's not too shabby unless you've got low composure and you will miss sitters. His finishing was incredible. Sometimes he did miss the chances. I will attribute that down to his 88 finishing, but it should be sufficient enough. I don't know why he missed certain chances, maybe the moving the goalkeeper or something like that, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So he's got a little inconsistency in his gameplay. His balance is 72, so I do see that, but wasn't even that bad, to be honest, man. His balance, agility, it seemed good. Dribbling-wise, he was actually really good. His strength was good. His aggression wasn't. His aggression was definitely not good. Yes, he can bundle every now and again. He just doesn't do it often enough. So if you do like the directional nutmeg, the bridge, or anything like that, they do that. But normally with bundle he plays, if you do that and then they get the ball, you unturn, like bundle it back. Gareth Bale doesn't do that too often, so just watch out for that. He is fast, he's very quick in this game, and he can definitely motor. And once he's ahead of someone, he stays ahead of someone, which you should have seen the highlights anyways. All round, lads, he's a great player in this game, is Gareth Bale. I know some people could look at his stats and think, you know, this one is a little less by 3. It's down by 3. Let's just criticise this. Lads, honestly, you need to use him in game. Just test him out for yourselves. And he's actually really good in game. Overall price is 300k on both consoles. I just want to compare this price. How much was Rafinha, guys? So if we got the Premier League, you guys can't see this right now. I'm just doing this hypothetically. How much is Rafinha? Rafinha was 512k? Dude. Rafinha was 512k. Jeez. That's a really good... the thing that stands out Rafinha from this card is the work rates. Everything else, Bale is better than. There's no doubt about it. That's not a bad price when you compare it to Rafinha, boys. So, all in all, I'll give him an overall rating right now. You guys will see it on your screen. You'll see it anyways, guys. I've got the graphics on the screen, so if you guys have been looking for graphics on the bloody screen, overall rating, I'm going to give Gareth Bale a 9.4. Very good card in this game, and a very effective card. He's got good links, Premier League, right midfielder, and not the worst price in the world, you know what I'm saying? You can look at that price and think, you know what, I can get Jimmy, that's better. I don't know who Jimmy is, but you could probably get Jimmy, that's better. But lads, you just got to realise, there's never going to be a perfectly priced SBC on this game. Yes, you can get cheap SBCs, but I doubt the Prem ever has a cheap SBC, right? Nah, it's kind of that Prem tax thing, you know what I mean? But Gareth Bale, he's an effective card in this game. And the main question is, I always ask myself during this review, would I use this card again? And I think the unanimous answer for myself with Gareth Bale is yes, I definitely want to use this guy again. And I most likely will utilise this guy in my team a lot. Like I said, I really enjoyed him. He's not a right midfielder though, and he's got quite a few things going against him. Aggression, lack of balance, lack of agility, but they weren't too bad in game. Work rates, definitely work rates, and the freestyle weak parts. All bring them down to a 9.4. As to the value for coins, so I'm going to give him an 8.8 in this category. 300k on both consoles. It's not too bad, it's not too bad. And the price of fodder always goes down at this moment in time. The enjoyment rating will be a 9.3. I had some good moments with him, I had some bad moments with him, but overall, I enjoyed my experience with his cards to a stage where I'm going to use them more in the future. So that is a good kind of recollection for myself of using this card in the future. If I don't like him, I'm not going to use him in the future, you know what I mean? But if I do, I'm definitely going to keep him around. Meta rating would be like an 8.6. Doesn't have the work rates, doesn't have the weak parts, he lacks the aggression. I don't think he's as meta as meta can be, but he's a fun card. And like I say, lads, meta's this, meta's that, meta's the meta, but just have bloody fun, boys, you know what I mean? Just have fun. Guys, it's going to be the review of Gareth Bale done. Lads, I enjoyed this, man. We are back. Like I said, if you guys have skipped the ends, shame on you, but the reason I haven't been uploading recently too often is because I had a constant headache. It lasted for about 7 days solid, but beforehand, I'd be having infrequent headaches, stuff like that, blurred vision, and just overall lethargy. And before that, I just felt like shite. And what happens was I had a build-up of pressure on my brain, and the pressure was like pushing out, so that was the constant headache. And like I said, the way they got rid of it was an injection into my spinal cords, or the spinal kind of canal thing, and they took out spinal fluids, and it released the pressure on my head. Madness, boys! But the good thing is, it wasn't something sinister, so that is very, very good. So, I think we're out of the woods, boys. I think we're out of the woods. I'm going to enjoy uploading content. I always enjoy creating content for you, lads. So if there's anything that you do want to see on the channel, simply let me know in the comment section below. Hope you guys are doing well as well, you know what I mean? A long weekend of football ahead. So like, comment, subscribe, a long week, and possibly years of content ahead for myself. Guys, hope you did enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one, boys.